Look at that Stripe dashboard, $0. You have the tech, you have the workflows, your agents are working perfectly, yet nobody is buying from you. It's not because you're a beginner, and it's not because you don't have a portfolio. The reason your bank account is empty is because you're selling the wrong thing entirely. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 specific mistakes that are killing your agency and exactly how to fix them to start closing high-ticket deals immediately. And you need to pay close attention because mistake number 3 is a psychological trap that 90% of you are now falling into right now. And it guarantees you will be underpaid forever. But first, we have to fix your technical sales pitch. If you want to see behind the scenes of how these systems actually look, make sure to subscribe and join my automation vault. Links in the bio below. Mistake number 1 is you're selling the drill, not the hole. When you get on a call, you start talking about nodes, Python scripts, and vector databases. Stop doing that. The business owner doesn't care about your tech stack. They care about the result. For example, if you're pitching a customer support solution, don't say, I built a chatbot using GPT-4o mini with Pinecone memory. That sounds like an expensive science project. Instead, say, I'll install a system that answers 90% of your customer emails instantly 24/7, so your support team never has to answer, where is my order again? You aren't selling a large language model, you're selling an empty inbox and a peaceful weekend. The second reason nobody buys is that you're ignoring the holy trinity of business value: time, money, and focus. If your AI agent doesn't clearly save them hours, make them money, or remove a distraction, it is worthless to them. Take an e-commerce brand for example. Don't try to sell them a fancy inventory prediction agent. Instead, sell them the removal of pain. Tell them to stop spending their Saturdays manually counting their stock in a spreadsheet and start getting back to designing products. Sometimes the solution isn't even that complex. It might even be a simple automation, but if it saves them 10 hours of manual data entry a week, they will pay you for it because you gave them back their time. Now here is the trap that I warned you about at the start. Mistake number 3 is having hourly employee brain. You feel guilty charging a higher price because the solution was easy for you to build. Let's say you write a script in 30 minutes that scrapes 1,000 verified leads for a sales team. Your employee brain thinks this only took half an hour. I can't charge $2,000 for this. But you have to realize that an ad agency would charge them $2,000 a month just to get those same leads. You are not selling your suffering or your time. You are selling the speed of your result. If you solve a $10,000 problem in 5 minutes, you deserve a cut of that $10,000, period. Mistake number 4 is trying to be a generalist, which is the death zone for any agency. If you try to serve everyone, you help no one. You need to pick a niche because it allows you to reuse your work. For example, if you build an SMS automation that texts clients immediately after an open house for a realtor, you have solved a very specific pain point. Now, instead of reinventing the wheel for a dentist next week, you can take that same code, tweak the messaging, and sell it to property managers to automate maintenance check-ins. The underlying code is 80% identical. When you niche down, you build once and sell 50 times. Positioning yourself as the expert in the industry rather than just another guy who knows ChatGPT. The 5th mistake is that you're positioning yourself as just another vendor or freelancer. Clients are terrified of bad service providers, so stop selling projects and start selling transformations. Small businesses cannot afford massive consulting firms like McKinsey, but they are desperate for someone to guide them through an AI transition. So instead of charging an hourly rate, consider a retainer model where you act as their fractional chief AI officer, or a performance model where you get paid based on the leads you book. When you align your incentives with their success, you stop being an expense and start being an investment, which is how you close deals that last for years. So how do you actually get them to buy? You need to start acting like a doctor. A patient doesn't walk into a hospital and tell the doctor which scalpel to use. They describe their pain and the doctor prescribes a cure. When you talk to a business owner, stop letting them tell you they need a blog writer. Dig deeper. Diagnose the root cause. Maybe they don't need a blog writer. Maybe they have a traffic problem. On your first call, just listen and take notes of their symptoms. No time, cash flow issues, overwhelmed staff? Then between calls, build a gap analysis or a simple video showing a wireframe of your solution. On the second call, say, based on your symptoms, I mapped out this workflow to replace these 15 hours of data entry. This proves that you listened and establishes you as an authority before they even pay you a dime. Finally, you must make the math undeniable using the 10 times ROI rule. Your clients won't calculate the savings themselves, so you have to do it for them. If your client is thinking about hiring a virtual assistant for $1,500 a month, that is $18,000 a year. If you offer a custom automation system for a one-time fee of $4,000, do not just tell them the price, tell them I am saving you $14,000 a year alone. And you don't have to manage a human employee. When you frame it like that, saying yes becomes a no-brainer. But here is the catch. Even if you have the perfect pricing, if you ask the wrong questions during your discovery phase, you will lose the deal in the first 5 minutes. And that is why you need to have the exact questions you're going to ask before you start that discovery call. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more AI tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.